ഹായ് ഓൾ, വെൽക്കം ടു ലവൽ സൈക്കോ. എൻ്റെ പേര് റിഷ്. ഞാൻ യൂഷ്വലി പറയാറുള്ള ഡിസ്ക്ലെയിമർ, ഈ ജോബ് സെർച്ച് സ്ട്രാറ്റജീസ് റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വീഡിയോസിന് പറയുന്നില്ല, ബിക്കോസ് ഐ വാണ്ടഡ് ടു ടെൽ യു സംതിങ് ദാറ്റ്സ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. ജോബ് സെർച്ച് സ്ട്രാറ്റജീസ് റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഓഡിയോസ് നിങ്ങൾ കേൾക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേന് പ്ലീസ് ഹാവ് എ ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് ദ വിഷ്വൽസ് ആസ് വെൽ, ബിക്കോസ് വിഷ്വൽസിൽ ഒരുപാട് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, ലൈക്ക് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ ദാറ്റ് വിൽ ബി വെരി യൂസ്ഫുൾ ടു യു. ഞാൻ ആ ഇൻഫർമേഷനെ പറ്റി ഇപ്പം ഞാൻ പറയുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലും അത് അത്രത്തോളം നിങ്ങളുടെ മനസ്സിൽ കയറണമെന്നില്ല. സോ വെൻ യു ആർ ലുക്കിംഗ് അറ്റ് ജോബ് സെർച്ച് സ്ട്രാറ്റജീസ് based videos, please look at the visuals and അത് നല്ലപോലെ ഒന്ന് ശ്രദ്ധിച്ച് നമുക്കത് യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ എടുക്കുക, യൂസ്ഫുൾ അല്ലാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ റിജക്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഞാൻ എല്ലായ്പ്പോഴും പറയും പോലെ തന്നെ ഓൾവേസ് ഫോളോ വാട്ട് റിയലി സ്യൂട്ട്സ് യുവർ പാത്ത്. ഇതല്ലാതെ എനിക്ക് മറ്റൊന്നും പറയാനില്ല. താങ്ക് യു. സോ ഹിയർ ഇസ് ഇറ്റ്. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്ന ജോബ് സെർച്ച് സ്ട്രാറ്റജിയുടെ പേരാണ് QRCODE resume. If you look at CVs, every CV looks very similar. CVയിൽ പേരുണ്ട്, എക്സ്പീരിയൻസസ് ഉണ്ട്, സ്കിൽസ് ഉണ്ട്, എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, ആൻഡ് അവർ റോൾസ് ആൻഡ് റെസ്പോൺസിബിലിറ്റി, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ഉണ്ട്. ആ കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം വളരെ ടെംപ്ലേറ്റഡ് ആണ് ആൻഡ് ദേ ആർ വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. ബട്ട് if you really want to really stand out, if you really want to sell yourself more professionally, ഞാനിതൊരു IT എക്സാമ്പിളിലാണ് പറയുന്നത്. One strategy to stand out from a normal CV is to have a QR code CV. So a QR code can instantly take a recruiter to your LinkedIn profile, your portfolio website, your GitHub repository, your personal website, your project showcase, നമ്മുടെ introductory video, and even to your online resume. So instead of only telling people about your work, you give them a way to see it. So imagine a recruiter is viewing dozens of CVs. They notice a small QR code with a simple note, hey, view my portfolio or learn more about my work. So our scanner, they can access additional information about you. So technically for technical professionals, I can see that this is very powerful. So or QA automation engineer, say just like me, I can link myself to my playwright automation frameworks, automation architecture diagrams, the GitHub projects or automation that I have done personally by myself, technical articles that I have posted in the website. ഒരു ബിസിനസ് അനലിസ്റ്റിനാണെങ്കിൽ he can link to his process maps, his documentation samples, project case studies. അപ്പം നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ വർക്ക് നമ്മൾ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും നമ്മൾ ഓൾറെഡി if you have exposed your work in the past, you can link them all in one place. So this gives them a chance to tell your recruiter, hey, here is me, have a look and see my previous achievements and see if I fit to your profile. So ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ the goal is really not to overwhelm recruiters with the information. നമ്മൾ ഒരുപാട് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ കൊടുത്ത് അവരെ ടെൻഷൻ അടുപ്പിക്കാനല്ല നമ്മളിത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. The goal is to make easier for them to learn more if they are interested. ഒരു good QR code strategy is very simple. The QR code should lead to somewhere very professional. Just like I said, it needs to take you to LinkedIn, personal website, and things like that. The destination should be mobile friendly. The content should be really relevant to the role that you're applying for. And most importantly, it should add value. So a QR code cannot replace a strong resume. I strongly agree that it cannot replace experience. It cannot replace interview performance. But it can create an extra layer of visibility about your achievements and about the things that you have done in the past. Always make sure that you don't need to link to things that you have never finished off, because that looks very unprofessional. Be very very ready if you're trying to use a QR code in your CV and the QR code is being taken to your personal website or your LinkedIn. Make sure that everything is really finished and professional. So before adding a QR code, ask yourself, does this really strengthen my professional story? If the answer is yes, I think it can become a useful addition. So especially in competitive markets, where small details help candidates become more memorable. So to summarize, what I'm trying to say is like QR code on your CV can take you to multiple places like your LinkedIn, your personal website, where you can showcase your achievements and your contributions that you have done in the past. once can give the recruiter an instant access to your portfolio. LinkedIn, GitHub, it can showcase your work. You can you can put your projects that you have done in the past. You can give your repositories that you have done. I mean, this is most of the things that I am talking with an IT perspective. But even if you are a non-IT person, if you have a professional website or a one-pager website that tells about your achievements, if you have a personal blog page that tells about what sort of a personality that you're, all this helps. So basically it helps a recruiter easy access to your information. You are made more memorable. The another thing is, like, you are very memorable when you're giving a QR code CV. Your CV is very, very unique. Think about the hundreds of CVs that a recruiter receives, and suddenly they receive a CV with a QR code, and which has a small title that says "Scan me to view my portfolio." That sounds professional, and it shows your tech savvy approach, especially valuable for QA, IT, and tech professionals. Always make sure that your QR code is mobile friendly, because you always need to make sure that your work is really finished when you're trying to do like extensive strategies like this in a job search. You should always sound professional, and your work needs to be finished in every side. I mean, there is a lot of work in doing things like this, I know, but this is one of those ways that can help you to really stand out, because not everybody have a QR code resume. That's what I'm trying to say. So and it saves time for recruiters. They don't need to type long URLs or search for your name. It helps to build better connections. ഇനി ഇതിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയൊരു അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, സപ്പോസ് ഇഫ് യു ആർ ട്രൈങ് ടു പുട്ട് ഇറ്റ് ഓൺ യുവർ വെബ്സൈറ്റ്, you can track the traffic. You can see that people are accessing your profile, and you are being wanted, and this motivates you to go forward in your job search. Seriously, it's quite trackable in LinkedIn to see that you viewed your profile, even though there are privacy settings. If you have a personal GitHub repo, or if you have a personal website, there are ways to track this sort of applications, and you can be motivated to see that people are accessing your profile, and you're one step closer to your job search. Seriously, and basically this is one of those methods that can support your career growth as well. Perfect, good for career changes, migrants, and continuous learners. I mean, I really think this is a very, very strong idea that can help a migrant or a job seeker who is looking for first experience in New Zealand to really stand out, because I am 100% sure if you look at 200 CVs, there won't be a single CV which I can call a QR code resume. So that is the type of X factor that you bring when you say that you have a QR code CV. And finally, I want to say, is like, you have all your assets in one place. You are giving a QR code CV means you can link it to many things at the same time, and you are making it easy for them. You're making it so transparent for them. You're making it appear highly professional to them. It sounds very interesting to them. They will continue drilling into you. They will see the enthusiasm that you have put forward in your job search, and this really helps you in your job search. So ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നല്ലപോലെ മനസ്സിലായെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. This is, I 100% know that this is not an easy technique to be നമുക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഈസി ആയിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു ടെക്നിക്ക് അല്ല ഇത്, because you need to be really ready with your assets to follow the strategy. But still, think about this. If you really think that you're finding hard to find a role, these are the type of effort that you need to really put forward to get to your first job. So ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലായെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. This is it. Thank you. Hope this helps.
Small steps, big wins.